Alright, we're still streaming good. We're streaming so good right now. Hello, welcome back to OSD. Did I miss? Oh wait, I didn't set up the Sanyo counter. Oh shit, I forgot a lot. Hold on. Wait a minute. Ah, fuck. That wasn't even a bit. I just genuinely said EOSD like a dumbass, by the way. So, don't worry about me. I'm fine. How y'all doing? There we go. There's the fucking Sanyo counter. There it is. Okay. So I have not done like any. Oh wow, that picked up fucking quick the second I started to run. Yeah, I haven't really done any practice. I think I did one day where I did some practice runs, and surprise, surprise, they died to stage 4. And that's been about it. I think like Tuesday I did some practice. I've kind of been lazy this week. Not kind of, I just have been. I'm still not fully in the grind set right now, I do realize. Doing these like on-stream attempts will still help though, because eventually I will need to start grinding offline more. I'm not fully in it. In any case, I'm hoping that my shit works today. That's what I pray and hope for. Yeah, I don't know why I dodged that like that. That was awful. I didn't even get that much power for that. I didn't get power. I didn't get nothing. I didn't even get a good Michael kill. She lived for a long time. We got like 6 yin-yangs. This is truly one of a run of all run. It's truly beautiful. Full of beautiful and full ofness. I have noticed something in my OBS has changed. Well, okay, so I was trying to boot up stream last night, right? And for some reason, shit was not working until I fucked around with some settings. Like I couldn't do a local recording, I couldn't do a stream, I couldn't do shit. Eventually, I just went to, like... Hilariously, I had to go off of advanced encoder settings, because it was saying there was something wrong with my encoder. I was trying to fix it for advanced settings, and I couldn't get any options. At the very least, not for the streaming one. For the recording one, I could get some options and mess it around with it a little bit. For the streaming one, I got fuck all. But... I turned it off of advanced and went back to simple, and there was just, like, a setting, or whatever, where it's like, oh, it's like, do you want, like, very fast, ultra fast, super fast? And then so I, like, picked one of the lower settings, which for some reason the lowest setting there is ultra fast, which I don't get that, but... I think ultra fast is the lowest, and then, like, very fast was the highest, which does not make any fucking sense to me, but whatever. Oh, no, I guess... You know what, maybe I have it backwards in my head. Ultra fast means potato quality, but it's faster. No, that would make sense, actually, yeah. Wait, no, that would. But I have noticed since I did that, my CPU usage on my OBS has jumped up the fuck ton. Like, I don't think it hovered around that high before, but now it's at, like... When I was streaming Minecraft, it was at, like, 50. And now, streaming Touhou, it's at, like, 30 to 20. Which I guess is fine. I'm not dropping any frames, so I think it is fine. It's like, it's using more of my computer's resources to actually do the thing that I want it to do. And again, like, I dropped, like... I still did drop a frame. One singular frame. I dropped 25 frames last stream within an hour, which was not bad at all. Like, if I can have that be more sort of the norm, then that's great. I will take that. Because I was literally on the counter that rung up as like 0%. So I ain't complaining about that shit. You ain't gonna catch me complaining about that. I would never. Fuck. I'll complain about that, though. I will complain about that. Feel like dumbass game. Doesn't even work. I'm just thinking back. So for context, I'm not even watching the VOD because I'm gonna, well, if anyone's watching the VOD, whatever. For context for myself and future reference in case I ever see this. The way my brain works with certain things is like, God, I really do have autism brain. Was it? I titled this stream today, I'm as free as a ball, or I'm free as a ball. Which does not mean anything on its own. Literally, it was just like, since I hadn't gotten any practice in, I was like, oh, I guess I'm free balling today. And I was like, well, I don't want to just write I'm free ball on it, so what's something else I can write? And then the first thing that came to my mind was just, I'm free as a ball. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Send it. Write it. Write it down. It's like, yeah, sure, fuck it. That's good enough. Ay, ay, ay. Welcome to the Youmu corner. Gotta take a ride in the wild side. Yeah, I hadn't gotten to play Split Arenas in like 2 weeks, so it was pretty good getting to do that. Pretty good get to sploot on the arenas. Wahaha, dumbass. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill Michael right now. She's going to implode. In just another like 15 seconds or so. The time is nigh. The time is running short, Michael. Oh dear God. Hello, crowd. No, it's not that blood. Come on. No, we got blur. This could be Violet Detector. It's like, could always be worse. Hello, how you doing? Okay, perfect. Perfect. I do have, like, I don't follow them exactly, but I do have better, like, or, like, a decent strat to follow whenever I'm, like, whenever I'm misdirecting the purple there. Where it's like, you wait, like, you don't restream instantly, you wait for a bit. You wait. And the reason you wait is so you don't do it wrong. If you wait, that gives time for the purple on one side of the screen to go away. And that's just pretty, that's pretty epic. That's pretty Bowser. Bowser's the Bowser. Bowser. Yeah. Admittedly, if I could set it up to like stream this to the left instead of the right. Well, no, I kind of like being in bottom right now. I like bottom right. The support Naveka you make shmup main work. Oh, nice. We don't know how to create a .ini file to make it run on windowed mode, so you just passed me his .ini file. Yeah. Like, that's just the easiest way to do it. Like, it's just like, it's like, oh, we need this highly specific file? Fuck if we're creating that. I already got one. Just copy paste Google Drive. Or just like Google Share or whatever. You absolute bitch, Takane. She lagged the game on me. She lagged the game on me. I can't believe her. I got POFV'd in real time. It's always the funniest thing in POFV when like say you're like charging up for like to like release a spell or whatever, like you're charging up for like a level 2, and then your opponent unleashes something, whether it's just like a boss attack or whatever, and like that screen freeze happens for half a second. There are just sometimes where it's like you'll let go of the key, it happens, and then you're like, the thing is, like, you want to start charging again immediately, right? So your finger starts repressing the key, and then you have to be like, no, wait, lift it again. Because, like, no inputs are registered in that time, so it's not going to buffer you doing the let go of the key press. Like, you can let go and press again during that freeze frame, and as long as the key is held down again before it ends, you're still charging. You have to, like, make sure it ends on the let go. Yeah, but does that mean you have finally managed to play the what is it? The fucking what is the game? What is the why can't I think of it? The game, cave story game, shmup. Cave story shmup. Dodonpachi. You played any of the fucking Dodons? Because there's like a million Dodons. Or I guess it's just, well, it was just Don is the, no, yeah. The initial is just Donpachi. And then there's Dodonpachi. And then there's, I don't remember. But there's something else. There's a lot of something else. So I may have read that like absolute shit. Diojo? Did you play Diojo? you played Dodonpachi Diojo? Did you play that one? Is that what you did? Or no, I guess you're just guessing what the next one in the series would be. May have been Diojo afterwards, yeah. Well, no, but then, wasn't there Dodonpachi 2? There's Dodonpachi and then Dodonpachi 2, which was not made by the same developers. So some people don't count it. But then if we're counting ones that are made by the same developers, then I think, yeah, then I think that would be next. The one you said. I already forget the name. Diojo. Die of Ojo. It's big Ojo. Da ba boo ha wah. I don't know why I'm so afraid reading Frozen Priest this morning. That was actually not bad at all. Okay, well that was just a dumbass dodge on my part. I don't know why I went for it like that. I shouldn't have done it like that. You shouldn't have done it like that. Now you're gonna fucking die to seniors. Update about Luna Child. I don't know if that was something we talked about. I don't know. It almost. Did you draw a Luna Child? I don't think I ever saw it. It almost got 1K likes. This says a lot about society. Listen, unfortunately, it doesn't matter who to the internet sex sells. It's how our society works, unfortunately. It's just what it is. Oh, you did play it. Nice. For like 15 minutes and then game over because you didn't know there was a life counter. Yeah, the UI on some of those games can be kind of weird. Isn't it like, I think it's like small shifts in like the bottom corner of the fucking screen is what it is. It's not that not safe for work. It's still implied. Still implied not safe for work. Partially related, not safe for work. What's like the, I'm curious, what's like the average amount of likes you get on a drawing? Because like I assume 1,000 is a decent bit for like a tall drawing. Well, unless you're like one of the really big people. But I'm just curious how that like compares to like what you would normally upload. Okay, cool. She doesn't really want me to play the game right now. Okay. We surprisingly still didn't TO. I'm surprised. I definitely thought that was going to be a TO with how much she was like just not willing to let me play the game right then and there. How much non-gameplay she was trying to get from me there, I'm surprised. The toxicity of the city, of the city. I don't know why, that just got stuck in my head. Start talking about society or whatever. I don't remember any of the other lyrics other than toxicity of our city. Alright. Oh, thank you, Sanyo. Thank you. Nice. Very good. Now come over here. Thank you, Sanyo. And Ellen and Sanyo was not what I was expecting, but we got it. Hello, Nobeka. I see your calling card has arrived. 300 to 500? Yeah, no, okay, so that, yeah. No, that is a decent shoot up then, yeah. That's at least double. The Gothic Medicine didn't reach 300 likes, but of course Luna Child with this whole panties blows up. Again, it's the unfortunate way. It's the unfortunate way certain circles go. I do remember looking at the Gothic one. The Gothic one is cool as hell. The Gothic one was cool as hell. I don't know if I want to pull up the other one. At the very least, not on stream. Also, the drawing had Fumos. What, the second one or the Gothic one? People truly only think of their dicks. That's unrelated. Send me the link. The second one? Oh, okay. I guess I could see people like Fumos. It's probably not what they were looking at, though, to be real. But people do like Fumos. Fumos are adorable little creatures. Wow, I'm 1 point away, huh? That's fine. I'll get it during this section. Wahaha. Mui hee hee. Tee hee hee. I don't know why I'm so gung-ho about getting to the center there as quickly as possible, but hey, it worked. Listen, don't knock it if you didn't die. You didn't die for it, then it was how it was meant to be the whole time. Bro, I was recently talking to someone in the TRS server about how they find this section, like, less uncomfortable than dealing with Jimbo. Which I don't know. I can kind of see it, I just never could. I could never find... Jimbo is bullshit, but I could just never find yellow rice easier to deal with than Jimbo, personally. I feel like there's way more Jimbo patterns so you can get lucky. There's also a ton of bullshit Jimbo patterns when you die. I'm not out here trying to claim, like, oh, Jimbo's free. Like, no, Jimbo sucks. But... That wasn't even a hard Jimbo pattern. I just sucked ass there and died. I ate shit and died. How it be sometimes. It's how it be. Nice. Just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, moving. I was a little too slow. I in fact did not just keep moving like I had intended to. God, why can I not do that? I had, honestly, some very embarrassing deaths there. A 4-miss? What was that 4-miss even to? Okay, yellow... Well, I died to yellow rice, but, like... Nah, I died to a pretty brutal section in yellow rice. I think I could have read better and lived, but, like, I'm not gonna be super hard on myself for dying to that. Then I died to Jimbo, and in a really embarrassing way. I should have lived Jimbo. I lived blue rice, but then died to... Oh, I died to the end of pink rice, which was a little embarrassing. I had gone past the hard part, and then I died to the final fairies at the end. So, like, 3 out of the 4 deaths were to very avoidable things, which sucks. You'll be disappointed of how little not safe for work it actually is. I don't know. Okay, I think... I mean, maybe people like the Fumos. I don't know. I think some people will just, like, run with shit, though, no matter how little it is, if they think it's even slightly not safe for work. If they think it's even slightly, they'll be like, huh? Wait a minute, what? It's like when you say, like Among Us, and that sets people off, right? Like, you give people an inch, and they'll try to, like, run a mile. It's like, Among Us? Among Us? What? What Among Us? Another hilarious example was, oh, I forgot to update the counter. What was it? Apparently, I was watching, like, Game Grumps or whatever, and Aaron was talking about how he was, like, script writing for something, and he was, like, what was it? He wrote the word, like, goons to refer to, like, you know, like, I don't know, like some, like, minions or whatever, or, like, henchmen. He wrote the word goons, because that's what that word is used for. And the people looking at the script were like, no, you gotta change that. You can't use the word goons. And he's like, really? I can't? Oh, I was way too late on that. Whoops. Okay, that was super... God, this run is just full of embarrassing deaths. This run is just fucking full of them. No, 'tis not an LNBNC. 'Tis trying to be an LNBNC. One of my favorite of the LN. We only have 1 N though, so it's not as cool as if we have like 7 Ns. The more stuff we don't do, the better. Also, how you doing, Banana Walrus? It's me when I accidentally hire the wrong goons for my evil plan. It's like, ah, damn it. I thought you were gonna be some like muscular dude. Like, I thought you were gonna be like a meat shield for me. I think you're gonna be like this. I should really rethink this hiring process. I think still one of my favorite bits I've seen in something was or like a bit that lives rent free in my head is like, was it Ryan Higa or whatever had like one video he did where it was like he did like a joke version of like Uber or whatever, where it's like literally you just give people rides on your back or some shit. And he was talking about the hiring process for that, and he's like, we make sure it's like we make sure that everyone we hire is like up to date and very professional by performing thorough background checks, which means that you'll send what is it? You'll send us in your picture, and we'll check everything in your background to see if there's anything wrong or suspicious going on. So it's like they like in the picture they have, it's like they look at everything in the background. It's just like, no, nothing's wrong here. It's like, no, this is all good. It's all perfectly fine. And then it zooms out, and the guy's just in the center of the picture, like smoking a cigarette, holding two guns like this. It's like, all right, you're hired. You're hired. Me and I hire goons for my circle jerking session, but they had paid. What the fuck name is that? I would not. I'm gonna butcher this. Slovakia instead. So I had the Youmu Daki Makura to get hired. I'm gonna assume that's nothing good. I'm gonna assume that's. I don't know what Daki Makura is, but I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that that's probably not great. I could look it up. I am old enough to look random shit up on the internet and be mortified of what I find. But just deal with it anyway, because like, who gives a fuck? Truly. You're too pure for this twisted world. I don't think I am. I don't think I am, but I appreciate the sentiment. I can look it up and figure out what it is. I've just being on the internet long enough, you'll find out about weird shit, but it's just like, who cares? Yeah, you'll just be grossed out by it and then just move on with your day because you got other things to do. I know, again, that's another thing Game Grumps talked about, where it's like, they'll get comments being like, oh, they must be like into, or like, they'll like find out shit. Like a lot of like the weird stuff they found out through online is like not really by choice. It's more so like, again, like they're in a show where it's like they're making jokes and shit, and then like people will hear that joke and be like, oh, are they into, does that mean they're into this? And they're like, what the hell is that? And then they learn about it and they're like, I didn't know that was a thing, but alright. Apparently that's just a thing. It's like, never making that joke again. You just like, whenever you're on the internet, you just have to have a mental checklist of what jokes should I not make. And the more you learn, the more you realize you shouldn't say. 2, 1, 0. Look at that. Look at that 0.43. That's a good number. That's an incredible number, actually. One of the best numbers I've seen in my entire goddamn life. The full art? Full art of what? Full Metal Alchemist? Okay, that was a dumb joke. Hold on, what is this? Speaking of being more or less pure, they announced a new ego for Don Quixote. I think I saw a YouTube video on that. God fucking damn it. So stupid. Hold on. For free? That's a badass skin though. That's cool. I like the blood scissors. Whoever the hell this is. For some reason, I look at this and I think like fucked up Alice in Wonderland. You know what I mean? That's what I think of. Think fucked up Alice in Wonderland. They come with even more blood. Trying to be morally superior on the internet is dumb because we know they have also done this and that. And everyone's done their own shit. No one has a moral high ground. TikTokers would call me a pedo for linking that image. It's just like... It's like, oh my god, you linked an image that was drawn in a game? You linked an image where someone's barefoot? Bros would not be able to handle kendo. Or like any fucking martial arts sport that requires you to take off your shoes. They wouldn't know how to handle it. They wouldn't know. They'd be like, what? You take off your shoes to participate in this sport? Yeah. You gotta walk on your feet. You know you use those to walk, right? The girl in the background is an abnormality called, and I'm being serious here, will you play? Nah, that sounds like a Project Moon abnormality. I can see that. I could see it. I mean, hey, it fits the image super well. Yeah, I assume that's an abnormality, like, new to Limbus Company. Because I don't remember an abnormality like that in Library of Ruin or Lobotomy Corporation. Not from my memory on the Pake videos, anyway. By the way, I've been introducing my stepmom to Project Moon. I showed her the Pake Lobotomy Corporation video, and she thought it was... Yeah, Lobotomy Corporation. Sorry, I keep... Sometimes when I say, like, Lobotomy Corporation, or when I want to say Lobotomy Corporation, I say Limbus Company, and then sometimes when I want to say Limbus Company, I say Lobotomy Corporation. So I was like, I said the right one, right? They both start with L. Actually, all three of them start with L. This is dumb. In any case. So it must mean there are a bunch of L games. Fucking got them. Fucking got them. Oh my god. Series is so bad, actually. All their games start with L. What was I talking about again? Right. Yeah, I showed her the Lobotomy Corporation video, and she was like, yeah, that game looks fucked up. And I showed her the Limbus Company, or... Now I've been showing her the Library of Ruina video. And she was like, wait a minute. This game's a deck builder? I gotta play this. Because, what was it? She plays, she likes playing Magic the Gathering. Like, she loves deck builders. So she was like, hold on. And I was like, you can play this game, although I will need to explain to you how the fuck the speed dice system works. Zenless Zone Zero community and constant war over every other character being a short female that looks barely 18. When they probably have the Madoka body pillows. I don't know. The thing is, like, you can still have characters that are not 18 or clearly an adult, as long as, you know, they're just a character. As long as you don't sexualize them, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with having a character that is, like, not an adult. Having adult characters is cool, too, but it's like, it doesn't... The age of the character, of the fictional character, does not really matter as long as their main purpose isn't for anything, like, explicit. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. It's like, who cares? Like, obviously, people will take shit in weird directions, but, like, they were gonna do that no matter what. So, like, you know, just make the characters you want to make. Yeah. Yeah, I had some fairly decent reading, but my reading fell off at the end of that. My reading fell off. My goat is washed. He died to fucking the Sanyo Midnon. I kept wanting to say Misamaru. I kept wanting to say Misamaru. It's like, it's not Misamaru, it's not Misamaru, it's not Misamaru. It's like, Sanyo! That's it, that's her. I know Sanyo. Don't we all know Sanyo? Okay, that was a disgusting frozen piece. I hated that. I hated, like, every second of that. Wow. Incredible. You're a real Ridge Racer. Hello, Indigo. You chip into the Youmu sprites. Or do the Youmu sprites feel off here? No. This is totally intended. This is, hold on, here we go. Yeah, see, look, it's IN Youmu. Like she was intended to be. I may have stretched her out a little too far, admittedly, because I wanted her to fill up more of the screen. I realized I should have shrunk it down, but listen, it's too late now. It took me like a whole fucking day to line this shit up. To line up this face to this portrait. So hard. I don't know anything about Zenless Zone Zero, but Norma is cute. There's literally a character just called Norma. Is she the normie character? You mean chain smoking Yorihime? True! Bro, that's a better insult than I could ever come up with, actually. God. Again, the more I take, like, tiny glances of what I made, the more I realize, like, little things are off. I think the hitbox position is fine, even if the sword makes it look a little weird. But, like, again, the orbiters I made look a little weird with some of the shadows. And then, like, I could not get these faces to line up pixel for pixel. They're, like, if I'm being honest, I can't see them anymore. But I know there are small pixel inaccuracies on some of those. I have stopped caring long ago, but... I mean, well, I guess I haven't fully stopped caring if I can still, like, look at them and be like, I'm just not talented enough to know how to, like, make these things look clean, so I just kind of have to accept that they're gonna look a little shit. I just kind of got to accept. Also, how you doing, Indigo? I don't think I ever actually said, I don't think I ever said hi. How are you doing? How you doing? No, I needed to, I misread that. I needed to be off to the right there. I was trying to get in between two bullets that I could not physically squeeze between. The squozing was not gonna, why am I trying to read it like that? Alright, hold on. I need a lock in. I'm gonna die now that I said that. I'm gonna fucking die. It's gonna happen. Don't do it. Chainsmoker Yorihime, don't do it, please. I have, like, a family or something. It's like, I got a family. You wouldn't kill someone with a family now, would you? Just forget about the fact that everyone has one of those. You wouldn't kill someone with a family, would you? Why did I think that that spot was gonna open up? I was like, nah, don't worry. If I go in between these... I didn't even see that. I just backed up into it. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna... Fuck you. Fuck you, Sonya. You know what? You can... Is it really more? I don't know. The run's not gonna go on for that much longer anyway. Just get into practice. I'm clearly struggling with Sonya a little bit this run. So just, you know, just get it out. Get in the Sonya repetitions. Do what you can. And then, yeah. That is funny that we went from having LNN Sonya the previous run to having one of the worst Sonyas I've done in my entire life. Like, this is a god-awful Sonya fight. This has been a 4-miss. This has been a 4-miss Sonya. Goddamn. That's pretty bad. I'm surprised they didn't die for that movement, by the way. I probably should have died for that movement. Also, okay, random ass question. Does anyone remember when, did the Touhou 18, like, survival competition in TWC already happen? Did that already go on? Because I still want to watch that. Even a 2 misses considered a GG on Sonya. Yeah, depends. No, a 2 miss isn't GG's because you can take the power. A 2 miss, if you go into Sonya with 4 power, and then you 2 miss, then you'll have 2.6 power, right? And then you can take the 0.5 to get up to 3. Scoring happened. Okay, but not survival. So we still, yeah. Cool. I don't even need to catch it live. I just want to watch it. So like once it's happened, right? Like I'll go back and like watch the VOD or some shit. And if I'm in the position where I can watch it live, then I'll probably then I'll probably go on my way too. I don't think I'd like restream it because there'd be literally no point. You can just go to the channel. I get restreaming shit if you want to show your audience it, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here would just go watch the stream anyway. So, I mean, that would be really funny if it's like, no, don't worry, guys, I'm restreaming this. Y'all can watch it from here. And it's like, what would be the point? What would be the point? Oh, shit, you're all the way over there. You're all the way over there. What are you even talking about, my guy? Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, that was like the worst way I could have tried dodging that, though. That was like genuinely awful. Like, oh my god. Like, jeez, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Time for Jimbo. It's time. It's a Jimbo-ing time. It is funny. It's funny because there's like a player or whatever. He doesn't play much. Well, I don't think a lot of us don't play competitive Smash much anymore. There's someone in the Louisiana Smash community called Jimbo, and I think of him every time I fucking fight Jimbo in this game. Have you seen the demo for Heavenly Gathering of Clouds? I have not. Wait, what is that? Is it on Steam? You're gonna try school again. Gonna try school again soon. You're gonna shit yourself. School is annoying. I just got done with like a year and a half of it. Oh, by the way, hold on. Before I look at that game, I've been... So for some reason, Steam has this like personalized calendar thing now where it'll just show you games that are up and coming and be like, oh, you might be interested in this based on what you play. And there's one game that showed up that's so fucking funny to me. I don't think I'd play it, but it's really stupid. It's this. It says, Truck-kun is supporting me from another world. You drive as a guy in a truck, and you gotta, like, hit people to help this person. You gotta run them over your truck. You gotta hit objects in order to send them to another world. It's very stupid. It's online scoreboard, so it's kind of funny because the competitive spirit starts hitting. What school does? Why would you have that for a school? I guess for the competitive spirit. Okay, in any case, what was the name of the game? Heavenly Gathering of Clouds. Yeah, Heavenly Gathering of Clouds. Look at this little game. I know it's supposed to be missiles, but that almost looks like knives. They gave Marisa knives. Oh, look at those lasers. You think those I think those pierce. I think those are some piercing lasers right there. You might be interested in Youmu Compaqu and Dungeons of Loot Creatures. I actually did. I know of that game because I know of that game for the weirdest fucking reason. Was it Azuriel Sun? I was trying to Azuriel Sun around the time Touhou 19 was coming out. This was before the demos released on Steam, but he was like, yeah, I think the demos released on Steam. You try like, look up like the Touhou category and look for every game on that category. So I did, and I found that on it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What? I was like, what the fuck is this shit? That was the first time that's the same dev as the Super Touhou RPG. That same developer. Youmu on Google. That's one of the first results. Oh, that's sad. HGoC. Oh, no. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Not school. No Need for Flowers is releasing soon, and it's a Touhou-like. Okay, well, I want to see that as well, then. Is this a cool game? Oh, look at this little skull guy here. Look at this little skull guy. God, I have a clear fucking bias. Games relevant to you. It's like Don Cog, 135 hours. Zero Ranger, like 2 hours. It's pretty good. Okay. I might play it when it comes out then, or I could. Well, if it's the demo, it's only the first 3 stages then, right? It's to be announced. Maybe at the end of stream, I'll play it. If it's good, I might try out the demo. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll download the demo. How do I get to the demo page? How do I get to there? Oh, download demo. Here we go. Yeah, install. Also, what was the other game you said? No Need for Flowers. It's in Yo Pajama Sam. Hold on, No Need for Flowers. Slow. I see why Banana Walrus is interested in this game. Oh, that does look. Actually, wait, the pixel art's super good. Oh, that looks sick. Look at that. Yeah, very Touhou inspired. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd play it, but it's cool. This is by the Servants of Harvest Wish team? I don't know that. The only real complaint is that the scoring system is kind of annoying. Hold on. Servants of Harvest... Developer. Dream Compass? Servants of Harvest Wish. What is this? That is a very angular Marisa. Look at her eyes. Oh, shit, they got the 4 orbiters. Is this a game? Oh, this is, like, free to play. This is a full-ass game, I think. There's something about this little rainbow spray here that's very cute to me. Is that Moko? That's an eye. I think this is an OC. She has antlers. That's an OC. Non-white bullets? Wait. What does that mean? This is a game of all time. Class free A-1. Alright. Well, in any case. Back to runs. Yeah, at the end of playing 18, we'll go. I'll play the demo for the game I downloaded. In the furry Touhou like game. Okay. I'm just trying to remember what non-white bullets means. Oh, like, right. I guess, yeah, all bullets have, like, a white center to them. I wasn't even paying attention to that, but yeah. It's like fucking, Cadbury cream egg. Except, well, Cadbury cream eggs are, like, it's kind of like, Cadbury cream eggs have, like, a white-orangish center. I don't know what the orange is. I guess the nougat or whatever. I just wanted to liken all bullets to Cadbury cream eggs, because that sounded funny in my brain. That sounded very funny. I know it's like... I honestly don't know what my favorite, like... I guess, like, candy is. But, like, Cadbury cream eggs are up there. They're good. They're pretty fucking good. Also, I am thinking back to, what was it, your comment on, like, the scoring system is kind of annoying. Well, okay. Does the game use lives for scoring? Does the game use, or does the game have score extends, I mean? That's what I meant. Not, does the game use lives for scoring? I meant, is there score extends? Because if that's the case, then I'll find that annoying. But if not, then I don't know if I'll care. Because I'm a score player unless... I'm a score player until score doesn't matter for a survival run. I'm a score-vival player, unless it doesn't matter. Then I'm just a survival player. Except I was never like a hardcore score-vival player. I realize. All I can think of is like Touhou 10. Again, like I used to watch, when I was grinding Touhou 10 LNB, I was watching a decent amount of Crispy, and I saw a lot of her strats. And I was like, those are really good. I saw a lot of her strats, and they were like score-centered strats. And I was like, that's really good. I should do that for my runs, because I want to get lives as fast as possible. Then I'll stop caring about score. Kinda. It's basically DDC, but you ideally camp at the POC line. Wait, but what do you mean you ideally camp? Like, it's just the best place to be in general? Like, even for bullet happens? Good. Oh yeah, our AC is hella acting up, by the way. It's so fucking hot. Well, it's hot everywhere, because the world right now. But, like, it's hot, yeah. Especially yesterday, it was, like, over 100 degrees. Right now, it's, like, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's pretty fun. What makes it more fun is that our AC is kind of busted at the moment. So, yeah, we gotta get that shit fixed. We had, like, plans to do shit yesterday, and they were like, God, we're just fucking tired. it's hot and we're tired. It's a combo system of point items. Depending on the combos they give you, it gives you up to a maximum of 3 life pieces. So you can just get and extend if you do it right. And then you just combo by constantly being by the POC line. That is kind of annoying. I was a pure survival player for arcade shmups until I realized the effect that numbers go up had. Well, that's like... What is it? People have talked about how, like... I forget who Asprey FM said the quote was from, but Asprey FM in his, like, PCB... Or the history of PCB scoring... just some dude who's, like, really fucking good at arcade shmups is talking about, like, you know... that shmups do become way more fun once you start playing them for score as opposed to survival. And again, it's not like that's the only dude who follows that statement. Like, other people are like, yeah, I have way more fun going for score. At the very least, like, you know, since scoring is its own category, people do find it very fun. Scoring is just what allows you to, like, engage with the most of a game's systems, ideally. I think that's why scoring's so popular. Because, like, it's not just, like... Because if it's just survival, then you only need to focus on what it takes to get to the end. As opposed to score, where it's like, okay, what do I do to make the number go up? And it's like... And if there's any system in play that gets the number to go up higher, you have to care about it. Unless, like, something else is just so strong that it, like, supersedes it, or it doesn't really matter. Like, if you, like... Yeah. And again, it like... Or, I guess, like, it's a difference in endgame, right? Because for survival play... Survival always has to take. It has to take away. It can't give you more. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I can't engage with the bombing system. Oh, I can't engage with the life system. It's like, I have to not do this shit. And again, like, sometimes, like, oh, I can't even engage with the gimmick system if I want to be able to, like, if I want to do this run. Because it's purely, like, challenge runs, right? Where it's like, well, a score run is a challenge run as well. It's asking you, how much can you use everything the game gives you in order to get more, as opposed to how much can you ignore in order to achieve the same. Scoring is really less stressful than survival, even if it needs good survival. Yeah, I could see that too, because again, you can fuck up in places and still get a good score depending on the run. Bomb spam on stages is cool. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Like, you get to use bombs. You get to use more of the game systems, not less. You feel like you can do crazier shit when scoring. Yeah, because again, like, whenever, like, you will get to do crazier shit when scoring, because there is, like, again, you're trying to figure out how to get the most out of a system. As opposed to survival, where it's like, you're not trying to get the most out of a survival run, you're trying to get the same result, but you're just trying to get there while using less, right? Like good survival play just requires, like, very consistent, solid gameplay. And while score running does require that as well, it's also, like, there's higher highs to it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Where it's like, if you're not playing consistent all the time in, like, a survival run, it's like, what else is there to work on? But, like, you could be playing not incredibly consistent in a score run, but still hitting, like, really high peaks, which will still help your score overall. I thought I was high enough. Yeah, I don't know. There's still just, like, for me, there is just still something intrinsically fun about, like, like, I get far, like, about, like, gauging my progress in solely just, like, how far can I survive. I do like that. That's why survival runs have never really gotten stale to me. Where it's like, I just like to play. Or like, to me, it's fun just seeing, like, how far I can get in the game while, like, using, like, as little as possible, I guess. Or not even using as little as possible, but again, like, just having that, like, oh, you know, like, it's like, I played better here, so I got to get the run farther in and not die as much. But, like, again, everyone probably, like, if you're someone who's really good at survival, though, you will eventually transition to being a score player, because you're kind of like, well, I've done everything here that I need to. I imagine it's, like, really rare to where a survival player solely sticks with survival forever if there's someone who's really good. If you're, like, just okay at Touhou, like, me, more or less, right? Like, I'm fine with sticking with survival for, like, forever. Because again, I haven't really put in enough time to want to do score running. But for other people, and to be fair, it's not like you need to be a certain skill level. It's just that if you are someone who is, like, solely a, like, survival player, you will eventually go over to scoring. You know what I mean? Like, if you're someone who's really talented at if you're someone who really likes survival, but is also really talented at survival, eventually you're gonna hit a wall where you're like, man, there's not much I can do to get, like, to like, put further restrictions on myself. And so eventually you will just go over to score running. In which case, your survival skills will help you greatly. Because, like, again, it's not like survival is 100% required for score running, but it does help. Yeah, that was a bad read. I lived, but it was still a bad read. Yeah. The rest was fine-ish. I didn't mind that. Now, pop! Pop goes the Sanyo. Kill this girl. Kill her. Kill. Oh, thank God. It's a kill. Kill. Do it. Hurry. By the way, what was it? I didn't get to finish it, but I was watching Markiplier play or do legit 1020 mode. I'm very excited to see the full run. Again, it is cool that you still wanted to, like, go back and, like, try to legitimately get it. I watched, like, or I didn't, like, fully watch it, but I was listening to, like, the to the like, stream VOD of him doing attempts in the background or whatever. The, like, redemption stream. Wow, you moved left twice? What the fuck? I ain't never seen her move left twice. Alright, that's number elements on you. Yeah, he's done it now. He's won the game. You tried to learn LOL scoring after your terrible no-good idea of LNBNC Iron backfired horribly and burned me out on survival, but there's something about Touhou scoring that doesn't scratch up to that same place as arcade trumps do. Oh wait, burning me out on survival. There's something about Touhou scoring that doesn't scratch that same place. Really? Like Touhou scoring isn't as satisfying as arcade scoring to you? I guess, like, again, it could be more randomness, because Touhou does inherently have randomness to a lot of its shit. YouTube thinks I care and recommended me a bit of it. No, yeah, I know he has done it. I just haven't seen the vid yet, but I want to see it. The IN race saga. Who's gonna win first? No one. No one wins. I mean, yeah, I can imagine YouTube linking or like putting in the algorithm, literally just because, again, it's Markiplier beating 1020. I'm sure that blew up. It was still interesting just getting to hear him talk about, like, the explanation on, like, strategies and stuff. Like, he didn't go, like, fully in-depth, but, like, it's clear by the way he was talking that he knows a lot more about FNAF 2 than he did going into it, which is cool. I like it when people learn shit like that and are just able to explain it way more in-depth. Or, like, clearly have the ability to explain it way more in-depth. What was it? I still remember, because during that stream, he's like, well, he had admitted even before that stream that he was like, yeah, I don't exactly remember what I did, but I believe I probably cheated at it. Because again, like, we have, or like, the footage itself, like, while technically circumstantial, is enough to believe that it's like, yeah, he probably was playing on like 420 mode in FNAF 2 and then cleared that. Was it? But he was like, so his guess as he was streaming, because he was sort of like, his best guess as to what happened was that he accidentally like booted up the wrong mode after like resetting the game when something went wrong, and then cleared that, but he had cleared 1020 mode, and the editing process was like, wait a minute, that wasn't 1020 mode. Ah, fuck it. And then just sent it. It's like, they'll never know. Ah, I was a little too late on that dodging. Whoops. I was a little too late on that. Again, there's more I can practice, but if I'm being honest, I kind of just want to make sure I practice stage 4 before the end of today. Again, the only session I did this week, outside of, like, Monday and today was, like, Tuesday, and Tuesday was just full of, like, I got to stage 4. Well, I didn't do that many runs, but the runs I did do, I got to stage 4, and then I played shit on stage 4 and died. That was what happened. How much? Yeah, it's definitely, okay, there's definitely enough resources to beat Misamaru, but I just have to make sure I don't play bad. Touhou is like normal toilet paper and arcade shmups is like sandpaper, and you need the sandpaper to wipe the scratch away. That's gotta feel uncomfortable, right? I don't want to imagine having to wipe with sandpaper. That sounds awful. I still can't believe Markiplier came up with -7 on his own. Yeah, I guess from what he was saying. Well, he said he was gonna get help from somebody. So I think he was, like, I think he was getting advice, and then using that advice, he was like, oh, well, I can try this strategy, which just so happened to be -7. And then he was like, and then eventually he found out, oh, I was doing -7 wrong. He's like, oh, wait a minute. I mean, From what it sounded like, someone told him that his -7 strat was bad. Or at the very least, like, he looked up what -7 was, and he was like, oh. He beat the game and said strategy, too. Yeah, I get... Shit's good. I don't know why come up with... Just say, I don't know why come up with maybe this is what happened. Well, cause it's genuinely years ago. He doesn't remember. He doesn't... Like, that is what he says. He's literally like, yeah, I don't remember. But again, if that... I could believe, though, that, like... Because, again, upon resetting the game, it goes to 420. So if he literally just accidentally booted up 420, didn't realize it, and then was like, ah, fuck it, that's really funny to me. Beating the game of a -7, even a suboptimal version of it, only, like, 10 people have beaten 1020 with -7. Really? Is that not the optimal... I don't know the optimal strat for beating 1020 mode. So, like, yeah... -7 is literally just like one way people have beaten it. Or FNAF max mode tryhards when you can't perform a strat for a max mode you've never beaten. Just like, God, what are you doing? It's like, fucking, just dodge the... Or it's like, just fucking get rid of the animatronics, bro. God, it was funny. I was listening to, like, some FNAF max mode strats are actually, like, way more insane than, like, you think they'd be just looking at the gameplay. Astral Spiff recently uploaded a video just talking about, like, not how to beat 1020 mode, but, like, strategies. Like, he made, like, an 8-minute video talking about, like, here's some of the strategies that people do when they're beating 1020 mode, so, or 5020 mode. So if you're ever looking at 5020 and you want to know what the hell's going on, you want a baseline, this is generally what they're doing. And he was just describing, like, there's like a fucked up Toy Freddy strat that people do, because whenever people do 1020 or 5020 mode, they normally def coin Funtime Foxy, because Funtime Foxy is incredibly fucked. Like, or like Funtime Foxy will basically just like kill your run, right? But the thing is that means that you have to deal with Toy Freddy dying, because there ain't no way that you're making Toy Freddy live throughout the night. Apparently, in order to deal with Toy Freddy, if you're not def coining him, is that you literally... Damn it, I thought she was gonna die first. You literally... He can only kill you on 0.5 second intervals. So you just never need to be in the camera when the timer hits 0.5. 0.5 or 0.0. You literally can never have it be there. And people just do that. Like, people's cam flips are, like, just straight up, like, so quick, and because they don't need to, like, do that much before they flip it down again, that if they time it right, they can just straight up, like, consistently not hit the, like, a 0.5 interval. And that's just straight up how they beat that night. Like, Toy Freddy is trying to kill them, and they literally don't even give him the fucking chance to. Yeah, I don't know why I was trying to go for that. That was embarrassing. That was an embarrassing Ask Me Tomorrow. It's also that thing when half the stats for max mode are like exploits the... I don't remember. What did I do? Did I die to the non? I think I died to the non. I had 5 lives. I had 2 deaths to spell 1. I had a death to spell 2. And then I think I had a death to non 3. And then a death to the final. That's also the thing when half the strats for max modes are like exploits like that, so who cares? I don't know. It's still impressive. You still gotta like juggle everything. Like, just because you find ways to deal with certain threats in the ways that aren't intended doesn't mean it's just, like, suddenly free. You still have to practice for a while in order to do them right. Just because they're not as hard as they were originally perceived doesn't mean it's like, oh, well, that means it's free then. Shit. It's also a thing where half the stats for max modes are like, oh wait. At least you think it's kind of cringe? I don't know. It works. If it works, it works. The max modes are not necessarily something that were intended to be beaten, at the very least not in the normal way. So if someone finds a strat that works, then it works. Is that exploits have like 2 to 3 frame windows? Yeah, like they're not easy. Again, like exploiting Toy Freddy is not like, you still have to like hit the point. You still have to like make sure that you don't flip late in the 0.5 second interval. Otherwise you die. Like every time you open cameras, you are risking death if you are not fast enough. There's also a lot of, like, I don't know. Even in the strat that was described by Spiff, there's still a lot of luck that comes down to it. Like, you need a hope that you get a certain amount of coins early enough so that you can Def Coin Toy Foxy, or that you can Def Coin Funtime Foxy. You need to hope that, because what was it? So apparently 50/20 also has a guaranteed chance. Also, what the fuck, 214? 50/20 has a guaranteed chance of activating, like, I think, like 6 more animatronics that you have to deal with, which for the most part doesn't matter, except for one that you have to try, like, lining up with Def Coining Funtime Foxy so that animatronic doesn't become an issue. But the problem is that the time that, like, Phantom whoever appears and summons those new animatronics, by the time that character appears, you can't have that happen too late. Like, you need that to happen before you Def Coin Funtime Foxy, otherwise you lose. So it's like you have to keep resetting for that. You have to keep resetting to, like, get the new animatronics early enough. Otherwise, it just doesn't, like, your run is fucked. And then I know the final piece of RNG for that is that it's like, what is it? You can manipulate in some ways so that Foxy is less likely to, like, place his pieces in your room. But there is just straight up a chance that every time you flip up and down the camera, that Foxy's pieces are all just there and that you fucking die, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. If Foxy assembles the pieces in your room, there's also, like, well, but the thing is, like, Foxy is the preferred to having Bonnie get in the room, because it's either you have Foxy try to build his way into the room, or you have, like, Bonnie. I think if Bonnie's on the table, I'm trying to remember how it works. If the Bonnie action figure is on the table, and you're in the cameras on a 13-second interval, which, again, so on top of having to juggle, like, not having the camera open for more than 0.5 seconds, you also have to make sure that whenever you open the camera, it's not on an interval of 13, because if you do, then Bonnie gets into the room, and then you're presumably fucked. Like, that's just a dead run if Bonnie gets into your room. So, it's like, it's pretty intense. There's a lot of, like, things you have to juggle. Again, that's not even, like, all of the problem animatronics. That's just some of the ones I remember him talking about off the top of my head. There's a lot of, like, luck and micromanaging involved with the run. And then exploits are just, like, a small way that, like, runners can gain advantage over the systems. I'm just hella zoning out to the gameplay here now. I'm still early game. I'm just like, I don't know. So it can be like a meditative experience. Sometimes you just press buttons in early games and your mind just like goes blank. Normally when my mind goes blank, I still am talking anyway, because that's just how I am. But like, sometimes I just not be saying shit. Sometimes I'm just sitting here in my room, playing Touhou Into the Void. Nice. You feel like slandering FNAF because it's popular, and you see that's really funny. And I will always support that. That's just really funny. Yeah, change your target to Persona 5 and you'll have your support forever. It's like, no, but I like Persona 5. It has Joker from Smash Brothers, and he goes, "Hey-ha." Oh god. I don't know, I did play for Persona 5 years ago. I found it fun. I was incredibly bad at it though, which is surprising. I think I'm one of the only people in the world to be bad at playing Persona 5, which is so funny to me. Genuinely, I had no patience for RPGs, and it really fucking showed. I had no patience for RPGs and was stressed out because the game put an invisible, or like put a visible timer on like, this is how long you have to beat a dungeon every time. Every time a new one came up. I would like intentionally avoid battles. I was like probably, you know, like 90% of people play Persona and they're like, oh yeah, I forget this game has stealth elements because I just go up and I destroy everything. I was the person using the stealth elements. I was actively avoiding battles so I could get farther in a dungeon. I was actively avoiding battles. I was hella underleveled. I was making personas of no, like, thought process at all. I wasn't thinking, like, oh, this has, like, good skills or this has good stats. I was like, oh, I can make a new one. Yeah, I guess I'll make it. I, like, I interacted with almost none of the fucking confidants except for the useless ones. I was just... I can claim that I'm one of the only people who genuinely was bad at Persona 5. Can claim that. You still can, because if you do it in the wrong place, you're gonna trigger the hate from some community yelling at me like I insulted their religion. Bro, FNAF is a religion to some people. I don't know, man. To the right person. I've been, like, seeing a ton of, like, YouTube comments and, like, posts from, like, Deltarune or Undertale fans ever since Chapter 5 came out. And, like, holy shit, it's, like, some people are goddamn obsessed. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. I mean, like, listen, props to them for having passion, and I love the game, too, but it's, like, holy shit. I didn't realize how passionate some people are about it. Persona seems kind of overrated, but what do you know? You haven't spent 10k hours and $600 on the series. True. Listen, if you haven't bought all the fucking DLC to the Persona dancing games, then can you really say you're a true fan? Can't talk about Persona 1 or either of the or Persona 2's beyond saying that P1 having a song called Child Abuse. Wait, I don't remember that. Hold on. I don't remember. I like some of the Persona 1 soundtrack on the PSP. I actually don't know about the original, but the PSP, I love some of those fucking songs, dude. I never beat Persona 1 on the PSP. I got to, like, the final dungeon and then got level crept and got bored. So, that's about how that went. Hold on. I'm gonna type in Persona 1 child abuse. I'm sure this will be really cool to have on my YouTube search bar. Yeah, there it is. It's a 57-second song. That's... It is a real-ass thing. All of them. It's like, you know, the child. An innocent sin having literally just Hitler as the final boss. I forgot they did have Hitler. That's so funny. That is really funny. Maybe there were... P4 is the one you love dearly despite its many, many flaws. No, P4 is fun. P4 is admittedly better until you get to the golden exclusive content and realize it was written by the P5 writing team. Maybe they're on something when they said that chunk of UTDR's fan base consists of FNAF refugees that reeled in when their series ended. Wait, what is UTDR? I don't know the... P5 would be the one you always slander because it deserves it. It was the first one to get really popular, and to its credit, it was the first one to hit mainstream, and they have absolutely milked that shit. Oh, Undertale Deltarune. I see what you're talking about. They end up Trump in shitty diapers as a boss. That's how you make it. That's how you improve upon Persona 2. Alright, this is child abuse, by the way. I'm sorry, I just have to draw attention to to Mrs. Main Character herself over here. I did watch him play, yeah, to Unreal Mahjong. That has some good art and has some weird art in it. Also, what the fuck is this song? Why is this what child abuse sounds like? Unfathomable doom scrolling versus unskippable Persona music OST. What's your favorite song? Child abuse. Despite the name, the child is the one who's doing the abuse. That's fucked up. In any case, sounds like a victory theme. Yeah, but like a really weird victory theme. In any case, Mario series is pretty absurd. Yo, yeah, we need the listen, we get tall ranges for everything. Where's the child abuse tall range? That's what I'm saying. Alright, in any case, no, that does sound like a Mario Party song, though. You're so right. You're so fucking right. You're so right, honestly. No, that was it. The battle theme though to Persona 1, to the PSP version of Persona 1, I love that song. It is some of the most like broken English you've heard in your entire goddamn life, but God, is it not fun? Well, okay, I think Persona music, like all of it, or I think, okay, starting from like Persona 3 onwards and then Persona 1 PSP, I think Persona music is the epitome of dumb fun music. Also, that was a terrible Blu-ray section. But it's the, like real? Am I real for that? It's like, it's so stupid, but it's so fun to sing along to. You know what I mean? It's dumb fun. I fucking love P3 music. I love P4 music. I love P5 music. Again, I imagine, like, P1's original soundtrack and P2's original soundtrack is a little more, like, serious and is a different tone. Like, I'm sure they're good. I don't think they fall... I can't imagine they fall in the dumb fun in the same way. Except for, the PSP version. The PSP version has some good dumb fun music. It's fucking over at this pain, tearing me apart. This is just so fun. It's so fun. I still remember, because, like, I was genuinely trying to learn the lyrics to that song at one point, and I was looking up shit on YouTube, and I found, like, someone's like, here's my best guess of what the lyrics are, or whatever. The first line of the song starts with, what's it? what does it start with? It's like lived in a buried memory, I think is what that first lyric is. And they're like, Link is very manly. Just 'cause, and like you hear it and you're like, it does sound like she's saying that. Lived in a buried memory. I like FNAF fan games better anyway. There are some fun FNAF fan games. People have made some really good ones over the years. Even though half of them are bugged. Impossible, made by Minecraft YouTubers. Well, have you seen that recent one or whatever? That was pretty good. It was, I don't remember the name of it. But it was like the third in an installment. Probably made by a YouTuber now that I think about it. But it still looked pretty fun when I watched Spiff play it. It had like a weird sort of like sub-romance plot with like Vanessa or whatever. I think it was Vanessa. It was White Rabbit Lady. It was really funny. You don't actually date, but the game is definitely supposed to make you think that. Yeah, but the game just had a ton of animatronics in it and a bunch of like shit to go for, and it genuinely looked fun. Living in a valley of memories? I could maybe see that, but it seems like too many syllables for what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you can move that. Alright, so they've left the room for a minute. They're probably gonna be back here, so I'll probably need to mute my mic again soon, but sorry again. Yeah, they're just checking for air conditioning shenanigans. Apparently our Freon isn't in the right place or whatever. In any case, thank y'all for talking about Genshin or whatever. Is Genshin my sugar daddy? I don't like the context for that. I don't like. So I haven't even, or no, I did play Genshin one time technically. I played it for like an hour. Does that mean my soul's just tied to Genshin now for forever? I can never escape Genshin. It's like one day I'll be back. It's just biding its time. God. I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about or what was going on. Yeah, I was talking about a remix about like, it was like a Minecraft remix about like inches. Trying to make sure someone doesn't just walk into the room when I talk about any of this random bullshit from chat. The door's open to my room right now, so I don't want to just be shouting things that y'all are talking about. Just out in the open. I want to seem like a somewhat normal, presentable person. At least somewhat. That just so happens to be playing a weird bullet hell in the back. It's like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong about it? Come on, tell me. Oh god. I don't know how long the Freon shenanigans are gonna be going on for. Also, apparently, dude is not legally allowed to tell us some shit about what's going wrong. Because I guess it's not fully his job to do that, even though he can see it. Which is hilarious to me. He's like, well, I can see what part of the problem is, but they're gonna be mad at me if I say what it is. And it's like, oh. Alright. Remember that one clip of Archie Game showing Genshin on this desktop? He has to have it there to scare chat. It's very vital that he has that. They're building a house. See, again, this is why we're not fully reading chat out loud right now. We're not gonna read everything. It's not legally allowed to tell you the AC to fill in your room with mustard gas. It's like, but what if I want to? All right, it's delicious. Actually, I hate the flavor of mustard. I'm not a mustard fan. That parody is amazing. It starts by saying that Enderman. Is that like is that a song? Is that a song? So it just goes to a lot of places. I assume that's the same as like the inches you were talking about before. Just a little bit. It's a whole experience. Man, people make the weirdest creations. It's all part of this wonderful, wonderful world of world. Okay, no one's been in this room for a fucking while. Hold on, I'm gonna be back in a second. I wanna ask if, like, I can close the door. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I'm gonna ask, though. Okay, well, they're all outside having a conversation about something. I don't know. I don't want to interrupt them. I'll ask when they come back in. Or when they barge into my room again. I'm living in the basement of Epic Silence Mom's house. My god. Popular streamers when you aren't laughing and call your... Oh god. Yeah, listen, some people just say that shit because they just think it's funny, and then it's like, it's funny in the right social circle. You just gotta, you know, make sure you're saying it around the right people. With Don Quixote, so someone else mentioned Chris giving us feet for free. I am imagining someone, because you could screenshot my webcam whenever I walk back to my desk. And you can literally do the... Okay, alright. I'm gonna fucking... I don't think I'm getting any more runs in. I'm gonna practice stage 4, and then we're gonna move on to the game. We're gonna move on to the demo. I'm gonna practice stage 4. I know that's what I need to be practicing. Just fucking... End boss... Yeah. I don't know exactly what I want to do, so we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. We're just... No, but again, I do just like to imagine just again the circle of like my foot being on screen for like half a frame and just be like, for free? So stupid. When they re-entered the house. Fuck. Getting a bit of practice on the game of cave. I forgot where I was supposed to be. I forgot where I was supposed to be. Forgot. Not capable of getting your first score extend before the entire run goes to shit. Hey, that's improvement right there. That's a notable improvement. Your score expertise is improving. You're mastering the game, as they call it. I can imagine. I would be so curious to see what it looks like, because again, I imagine it is just pure, utter garbage. But, like, that's kind of funny, though, no? Yeah, I can't read right now. I am just... I think my attention span is just shot. I got too much to think about right now. I have too much. No, it's Saidaiyojo. Yeah, 1.55 bill. The score expend being at 1.8. Or no, the second being a 1.8. Oh, so you got pretty close. Hold on. Let me go into the hallway real quick. I'll be back. Alright, good news. I can stop having to worry about shit. Bro is gone. Apparently when he left the first time, they were good. They were just they're hashing out shit. Yeah, so apparently our air compressor is fucked. So, that's gonna be fun to replace. In any case, back to game. We can say whatever we want now, chat. Not whatever we want, but like we don't have to, you know, we don't have to fear as much. We can be slightly less normal people, but like still somewhat on the train of normal. Please. The problem is gonna be getting a hidden extend in stage 4 because you're pretty sure you have to no miss no bomb the mid boss. Yeah, that sounds about right. you were just waiting. You're waiting for this moment. Just like, oh, thank God. Now I can let my hair down. HGoCers reunite. Ah, I ran right into that. I ran into it like a dumb. Nice. Yeah, for some reason I'm having trouble reading non-2 right now. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, I'm not fully comfortable on non-2 at the moment. I'm not non-2ing it up. Who's nanning it up right now? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's a much better spell, too. I can concentrate again. I can focus. God. It's so much better now that the door's closed and I don't have to worry about my random mumblings being fucking thrown out into the ether with, like, actual people. It's... God. It's so much better. Or like, well, again, random people who aren't in a Twitch chat and are like fully expecting weird shit to be said because Touhou player. Yeah. My reading on Yin Yang Suffocation as of late has been pretty rough, honestly. I don't think Yin Yang Suffocation is, like, the most brutal spell she has. Well, obviously not, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think it's, like, too bad. Sorry, you're busy slandering Zeltron on a pause stream. Is Fa a big Deltarune fan? Is he like the Delta of Rune? You haven't played the stage 4 mid-boss so far, but you've seen how it is, and you're not looking forward to having to no miss no bomb now with a 6x6 hitbox. Yeah, I can imagine that's pretty painful. Alright, we'll get... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get two more runs to... Or, I need 2 more attempts to make it to Misamaru's final. And then I'm done with today's session. I won't really have accomplished much today, but whatever. And then I'll play a little bit of the demo. I think I did see Youmu was in that demo, so we get it. We can actually play as Youmu. Youmu fans are rising up right now. Fucking. I forget if it was Fawful. I forget who it was, but I will always remember just seeing that one clip of like there was like, I think it was Fawfully. There was a Touhou streamer just talking about Danganronpa Free. They were talking about fucking one of the characters. I forget her name. She was like, is Danganronpa V Free? She was like the mechanic character. And he was just talking about how she's like really gross, and that's the whole clip, and I just found it so funny. Because it's like he's not wrong, but just like, just the way he talks about it just kills me. It's like, and you think that like, maybe this is going somewhere, and then like, oh, maybe we'll learn why she's like this. Like, maybe she has a reason, and you don't learn anything. She's just gross. It killed me. She's just gross. I was like, yeah, this is kind of Danganronpa writing. Not much we can do about this. You'll probably be able to commit SDOJ pretty soon because you beat Monster Hunter World and Iceborne doesn't really call to me. Nice. Deltarune fandom is so annoying. I must imagine Toby Fox lives in constant fear of indirectly causing a terrorist attack if he puts the wrong thing on the game. Honestly, kinda, yeah. Well, like that, but then also he gets to fuck with them so easily, which I think is fun. Faws are nerds, so a game with 60 loose ends that won't get solved and 50 characters that exist to just be mysterious with no lore is interesting to him. A lot of people do like open-ended games like that, where it's like there's just a lot to explore, you know what I mean? There's a lot, like, people like it when like a game is open-ended so your mind can kind of fill in the blanks. Yeah, I don't know. I can get the appreciation in it. I don't think, me personally, I look for stories like that, but they could be interesting whenever I do find them. And then it's like, yeah. To be fair, though, I'm not as interested in coming up with my own interpretations as I am just interested to see what other people think, to be honest. I'm not a thinker myself. But, yeah. I think what I don't like is like, non-conclusive endings. A non-conclusive ending just feels so unsatisfying to me. Like, when I get to the end of the story, I want it to be like, okay, I got to the end of the story, I got the questions I wanted answered, I'm satisfied, right? But some people do like those, like, oh, you draw your own conclusion from this type of ending, which I imagine Fa would also like, but it's like, I'm not really a fan of those. I don't know. They can be interesting, and again, I think in that case, I'm more interested to hear other people's opinions and what they think about it. But like, for me, it's like I would have preferred if there was like a more concrete ending where it's like, oh man, like that wrapped up in like a strong way, and it's like I got fucking got hit by that shit. Oh yeah, also back to what I was talking about was it Toby Fox fucking with his fans? Was it, there was like Pluie or whatever? Where it's like he just kept mentioning just like, Pluie's been added to the game. And everyone was like, what the fuck is Pluie? What is that? Is this some like mysterious new character? Is it important to the lore? And like everyone's losing their mind. And then Pluie's just some like random ass minigame that like that you can unlock. It's some secret random ass minigame that doesn't mean anything. But he just like kept like drawing attention to like it's like Pluie's been coming along very well. It's like we finally implemented Pluie. It's like, what is this? No, it was like, I was watching like a video recently too. I don't remember what the video was about, but it was just like, maybe it was just talking about like certain like secrets or whatever, like some secret interactions you can find in Deltarune Chapter 5. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, I'll watch some of this. And it was like, listening to the guy talk, it was so funny, because he was just like offhand, like the way he was like, because I'm sure he was very passionate. At the very least, that's how I interpreted it, is that he was genuinely just very passionate about Deltarune. But, like, God, the way he talked sounded like a fucking, like a satirical donkey script. Where he's literally talking about just like, now I know a lot of people have been talking about, like, oh, man, like, chapters 6 and 7 are gonna have, like, so much explained over shit. And it's like, guys, Toby's got this, alright? He's gonna wrap up the story perfectly. It's gonna go amazing. And he's just like, genuinely one of the, like, again, that is, like, something he said, and then another thing he said that really got me was, like, he's like, now you have these, like, feather sections, and this reminds me of, Celeste, which I love that game. This is amazing, and this game's just like Celeste. or it's like, this game's just like Celeste, and the fact that I also love it, and it's incredible. There's some shit like that, where it's just like, he's just like, yeah, this platforming really reminds me of Celeste, which is another great game. Love that game. Love this game. Like, I can't, like, I don't know, like, I can't contribute that, like, with the way the video was structured, it didn't seem like he was being satirical. If he was, then he did a really good job at, like, masking it, because, like, genuinely, like, again, like, the script sounds like a satirical donkey script, but with the structure of the video, it just sounds like he's being genuine about it. I don't know how to put it. It's so funny. You just see the ending where the village gets nuked. Everyone dies. Speaking of... I forget what MHW is. Fuck Kushala... Oh, Monster Hunter World. Fuck Kushala Daora. Yeah, that sounds about right. Kushala Daora is like the blue dragon, right? You gotta break the nose. Never have I seen a fight that's simultaneously so easy and so annoying. My conclusion for Deltarune will be that Asgore runs over deaths of his truck. No, that already happened, according to the fans. You never seen the game where he did that? It already happened. Alright, we're gonna play this game now. We all TikToks, a person was like, I can't wait for the moment when Toby Fox reveals her pronouns. I've never seen that. That's so funny. The fact that it's fucking Celeste makes it sound satirical. I know, right? But it's like... again, the video was like... The video was literally just talking about secrets, and bro, like, just, like, was throwing those lines in there. So I can't tell whether, like... Because he was genuinely showing off secrets, but then also he would just say shit sometimes like that. And it's like, I can't tell whether this is satire or not. Like, I don't think it was. Share high score on Steam? Sure. The dragon just blows you away the moment you approach it. Isn't Wind such a fun mechanic? Yeah, just any mechanic in Monster Hunter that just stops you from playing the game. I know Tremors in old school Monster Hunter also sucks ass because of that. You have to get like tremor resist if you want to be able to fucking do anything. Oh, I should probably also close life support. Why does the I thought I changed it. Why does it not want to share it? Oh, I guess, okay. Now it should. Wow, I can't access any of this shit. Oh god, that's big. Rainbow, when did you get so big? Why are you that big? Wait a minute. Wait. It's like huge, but I think that's correct almost. Isn't that just correct? I mean, it's like the correct sizing, genuinely. So bro can't look at the leaderboard. I can't. I'm gonna have the leaderboard data. Just you watch. I'm gonna go with the cumulus level. Why is the menu like this? I can't buffer inputs. Also, that is loud on the stream, I think. Check the Reimu A leaderboard. Well, I'll get to do it in a second. Alright, that seems fine then. Just game over real quick. No, I'm gonna win. There's only 3 stages. It's not gonna take that long. Okay, well, I want to play as Youmu, but I gotta play as Marisa first, obviously. Oh, also I need to change the thing. We demo. I am clueless. This should... Yeah, this looks fine. Cool. Alright, basic type magic missiles. Now we gotta go fucking... You're bad, so I doubt it's gonna be quick. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? What is this? I mean, listen. You're not wrong that I'm bad. So it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be quick either way. It's either quick because it's only 3 stages, or it's quick because I die, and then it's to the leaderboards we go. You know what I'm saying? High score, see? Yeah, if I was so bad at the game, would I have gotten a high score? I don't think so, fucker. This is the weirdest. So I have homing missiles as Marisa. Oh, she's spin! Oh, she's cute. Why do I have these? Oh, look at real damage numbers though. So how do I gain life pieces? Y'all mentioned about comboing comboing POCs. But how do I combo POCs? So it's like this. Like this. Oh, yeah, there we go. So I really do just want to be at the top of the screen at like all times. That's so weird. Jeez, how long is the ring gonna go on for? I do like the art. It's pretty cute. What the fuck am I looking at? You're looking at Touhou gameplay. Not necessarily. Picking them up also works? Oh, really? Okay. Get combo DDC POCs. TP, fill the sword thing on the HUD. Also, bombs work wonders. Oh, so it is like DDC in that sense. What does the sword do? I'm not gonna read. I can't be bothered to read. I'm sorry. We look at the little faces. Very cute. Very cute. I like how her... And yeah, both foot rings kind of cut off. I think it's supposed to be her, like, walking on the water. It's supposed to be, like, a splash effect. Never heard of it. So we fill it for a life piece. Okay. And then the more... So the more I chain together getting points without letting the bar go down, the more the bar fills up. And then I get a life piece whenever it fills up. How do I get bomb pieces? So does that mean I'm just not gaining lives during bosses then? That's the case. No, never mind. No, you can't. Okay, no, they give you a decent amount. No, you can. You can. I was like, I'm not going to be chaining getting points. Yeah, actually, that's not doing a bad job at all of filling the meter. So, you know, yeah. Yeah, it is 100% possible to get that shit. Yeah, look at that. We're at 60% of the way. Just good. Oh, also they show you how many times you bombed or died. Clear the patterns for bomb pieces. Okay. PETA, the horse is here. Bosses have auto POC. Really? Kind of meta. Wait, what do you mean they have auto P... like, just upon defeating a boss? Or like... Because I didn't really feel like I was POCing whenever I just... I didn't feel like I was POCing whenever I was doing the ting or whatever. No, so I'm supposed to, again... So delay picking up points. So I have points on screen for longer, which I can then chain with. Ah, shit. 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 I'm being too greedy for no reason. Yeah, so just getting the basic level 1 only gets me 20. Those are some funny looking knives. Do you think their hitboxes are fine? Well, actually, I'm asking this as if two of you in chat have not already played this. How are those knife hitboxes? What would you rank those? Oh, they got the stretchy arrows. Oh shit, the stretch. Again, see, I didn't want to pick that up all at the start because now there's nothing. If I'd waited, then that would have been better. But I didn't wait. Honestly, I mean, like... To be fair, the way the lasers are set up don't make it bad at all to do top screen gameplay. If I'm being totally honest. You don't need to POC the boss items. It didn't feel like they were POCing to me though. It felt like they were just dropping. Is it normal? They're like normal? Okay. You sniffed out a holy sword. You did it. You smelled the sword. Did it smell like blood, or did it smell more like rust? Oh, no, it does auto POC. Never mind, you're right. Never mind. I'm sorry for doubting you, chat. What is this attack? What am I looking at here? I mean, I guess it's not too bad. You think I can beat stages 1 through 3 at this rate? Oh, no. I shouldn't be talking shit. I shouldn't be. I'm sorry for trying to talk shit. It won't happen again. Ah-ha-ha! Heavenly. It's kind of a fun game. I like this. The pattern's, like, pretty straightforward. The gimmick is whatever. I don't know, like, how much I like the gimmick, but I don't hate it. At the very least, like, I'm gaining life pieces at a steady rate on normal. I don't know how it translates to higher difficulties. Mid-bosses are not included. Okay, okay. I see how it is. Alright, well, stage 3. To be fair, I don't have, like, a... Well, I don't know. I don't have a ton of lives at this point, but it is only stage 2. And also, I'm not doing as much as I could to gain life pieces. I'm sure the more you know about how to exploit the system, like, you just can gain, like, just a fuck ton of points. Like, if you really know how to delay your shit. Again, one thing I do, like... I guess one thing I would hope for higher diffs is that it is still possible to just, like, play aggressive and gain a ton of, like, lives and shit. Because I think systems like this are way more fun when you can get, like, too many lives as opposed to having to work really hard just to gain the standard. Again, that is something genuinely fun about DDC's life system to me, is that it's like, yeah, it's kind of whack, but, like, when you know how to exploit it, you gain so many lives. Okay, I know Touhou has these, like, little, like, pellet bullets, too. But, God, in this art style, like, it really is just, like, a circle. I don't know, whenever I see, like, Zun use them, it's, like, they have, like, a little more, like, visual flair to them, so they kind of look like something else. Or, like, hi. Do I misdirect you? How do you work? I think I do. But, what was I talking about? For DDC, it's like if you can figure out like how to really exploit the system, you just gain so many lives. Oh, nice, extend. Which I think is sick. Like, I'm fine with a game giving you just, like, a standard... Well, again, a standard amount of Touhou lives. I think, like, 9 lives should be, like, a standard amount of Touhou lives. That's how it is in my head. And it's, like... I'm fine with a game giving you that if the mechanics are really simple. Bad to the bone. A banana nana. He's the man. She looks pretty cool. I like her. No, I like the art for all of this. This is nice. First bomb I've used. What the fuck is that? Interesting. I mean, I guess as long as the Master Spark hits him, that's fine. I think that just means that even if I'm in the corner, I just hit him. It's like, I don't know. Well, I don't play many Touhou demos. But it's like, again, like, or I don't play a lot of, like, Touhou fan shmups. But there's a decent amount of ones I play where it's like, again, like, the patterns won't be, like, that straightforward. Even in the early game. So just having a more straightforward game is like, oh, I like this. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's normal, but still. I'm gonna, yeah, I was gonna assume that came on the right side next. It's also just hella strange having homing missiles Marisa. Yeah, no, like, when this game fully comes out, I might just actually have fun, like, playing a little bit of this. Like, you seem to deal decent damage in this game. The decent amount of patterns are straightforward. I like the art. This might just genuinely be a fun game. It's like, I know, a rare statement to say, but I might actually just be enjoying playing a video game. Hello, I missed a lot of chat. Hello, Yakum. Yeah? Oh, gotcha. No, you're good. You're good. Sure. Are we okay to get that? Yeah, sounds good. Alright. Oh, hello, Gerbness. How you doing? So I've missed a lot of chat. Also, bro's about to come back in, so I might need to mute my mic real soon. Bro needs to check my air conditioning. This has been a pretty fun game so far. This is the Bone Zone. You accidentally clicked on Twitch and saw you here live. Nice. Kind of wish you linked your Discord to your Twitch, because then you recognize when you're live more. Link Discord to Twitch. I didn't know I could do that. I could try that soon. Your mod is present. Yeah, okay. Oh, also they're gone now. I don't know if they're coming back. I might mute my mic again if they come back again, but here we go. Yeah, so we got Banana Walrus in 2 of these. You got Crown, you got Van. You got Saris, Jamers, Borealis. Borealis is like top of easy too. You got Van. Van is one of the 4 Marisa players here. I could be 5. I could be the 5th one. Wait a minute. Got Youmu. You got Van on top of Youmu. I could have phrased that better. What are with these, like, square names? Are this anonymous? Every time I learn something new about how Chris uses his computer, you lose a bit more faith. I'm surprised you had faith. Tell me you had faith. You just realized? Yeah. No, they were, was it, in 2nd grade, they were trying to teach us how to type like this or whatever. And I was like, I don't want to bother. I did, so I never did. A lot of the kids in my class were not great at typing, so I was able to keep up with like the average literally just by typing with 2 fingers. HGoC played the game. Probably JP people. Wanted to do a Looney clear. Yeah, I could try going for a little bit of Looney. I don't think I'd get anywhere, but ING is a funny game. So you just rest your hands on the keyboard. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Hold on, we gotta do. Well, I do want to see the other Marisa. I want to see both Marisas. Then we can check out both Youmus. See my effortless run is still high. So what is this? Oh, here we go. Well, that is a skinny ass laser gun. That is skinny. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, wait. I do want to see. Where did how low is my run? I do want to see. I didn't even check that. I didn't even check. Normal. Oh wow, oh wait, no, sorry. Online. There we go. It's not even, yeah, it's not even here. It's not even, no, it's not even on the screen. It's not even there. Makes sense. Use your pinky exclusively for enter and shift. I could see that. I guess I can't necessarily see it because I don't type like that, but I could maybe imagine. Yeah, because if you have your hands resting at the center of the keyboard, then like pinkies, like it'd be easiest for your pinkies to reach shift and enter. There's a lot of yin-yangs here. Oh, so the bomb is the same. Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. This run's gonna go great. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's moving. Yeah, I'll see how far I can get a Looney run. Is there any point to trying to follow her? I guess not. No, yeah, but again, I could try linking the Discord. Well, about what you were talking earlier, yeah, I could try figuring out how to link Discord to Twitch. I just didn't really know that was a thing. In fact, I don't necessarily, yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Didn't get exactly 1050 PIV in the first fairies, absolute noob, but that, oh, listen, I've never claimed to not be that. I'll learn how to properly use a computer, debatably, and we're not ready for that day to come. Listen, I know certain things. I know how to operate a computer better than other people, than certain other people. Just not anyone that's actually put time into it. I can navigate and do a bunch of random shit. It's just none of it's impressive to anyone who can actually do something on a computer. Supposed to be a very friendly game. It does seem pretty friendly, yeah. Too many bullets. I'd be down if you were to teach. Just an option called connected apps on Discord. You want to tell you good news? What is this news? Tell me this news. 4%. Get me over there. Let me at him. Let me at him. Great. What does that remind me of? The Smosh thing or whatever. I forget what they did that in, but they had a sound effect like that. It was just like, great. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all would know. Yeah, of course, literally everyone in chat has seen Smosh. Of course. There's no way I'm just being a freak. Also, I didn't realize those were supposed to be horses. I'm now understanding. I thought it was like a weird looking shape, but I couldn't tell what it was at the beginning. Now I understand. Guess she sank. She's dead. Why does this horse girl not have horse ears or horse? I didn't realize she was supposed to be a horse. You ever watched Smosh in years? Same. You get back together if you're technically, or you're. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I will read that in a second. It's a fuck. Ah. All right, hold on. I'll just pause. You got back together if you're technically ex after a Rod and Polly relationship that ruined your mental state. Okay, but yeah, but y'all are back together, and it's like everything's chill. Fake Umamusa. She's a seahorse? I guess we are in the water. Ah. Ah. I'm gonna kill this fairy. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna kill him. Is this a good idea? Probably not. But we're doing it. We're killing this fairy. I think that's revenge bullets. I think that was revenge. She had 4 patterns of port shapes? I didn't see any of that shit. I don't believe you. Yeah, okay. That's not how you do that. I gotta go in between the knives. I just don't want to... Listen, I've been hurt by knives before. Knives are scary in EOS Dizzle. And now they scare me in real life, too. It's like, I wasn't scared of knives in real life until I played EOSD. Changed me forever. I should really not POC on a section I know nothing about, huh? But hey, I got a life piece, and all it cost me was a bomb. Very DDC-inspired section, by the way. I remember this from DDC Stage 2, even. Curdly is real? Who's Curdly? Each time a new... Oh, hold on. Chat is moving. I can't even read. Well, I mean, I guess it's nothing new. Each time a new chapter comes out, your life progresses. It's like you take another step forward with Deltarune. Mirrors Deltarune a lot. You're being controlled by a soul that makes you force your friends to kill your other friends. Yes! Hold on, I'm getting called. Hello? Yeah. I have nothing. If you find something cold and cheap, then that's chill. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright. Alright, sounds good. Alright, bye. You force your friends to kill each other in the regular, but you're not controlled, you're just bored. It's like, God, I got nothing to do today. Bro's keyboard, or the double dealing character. What? Probably you're flowery and your friends Rouse and they're jealous. You're a working grind set. You're the one drawing the bromides or whatever. keyboard sucks. The Chinese government that will nuke the town in chapter 6. Is that how the plot will progress? Is that what's gonna happen? Suddenly, Chinese government. Like, oh shit. It's like Chris, we didn't think about this. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one you had to tap. Okay, but I don't just tap. I gotta go off to the sides a little more. Doesn't matter now because it's already over. But if I did want to dodge it, that's how I would have had to dodge it. Hi. So I can kill the sword. Ah. Yeah, I'm supposed to kill the sword. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Life be scared. Nice. Very good. So epic. So Bowser. Hi. Hi. How you doing? Hi. Okay, well, I was supposed to be over to the right. I understand now. I see where I went wrong in my ways. And then 2 days ago, you realized it's their AI nukes. Gave access to the... What are we even talking about anymore? My internet is dying. My internet is dying. You're going to be in a relationship with one of 4 people. And last night, you were right. Wait, what? I'm not reading chat properly anymore. I don't know if I ever was. Yeah, ain't no way I'm beating the stage, by the way. Not after that death. Not after that death. It's like, give me the points! Quickly! Give me the points! That should be enough for a life piece, right? No. I think we're almost there. Hold on. Hold. Fuck. Your call is very important to us. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Now that... Okay, yeah. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. What do I do? What a goof. What is with you, man? Come on. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Ah, fuck. Ah! Okay, right here. I don't like how long those lasers stay on screen for. What? That released? That released? Good luck. Thank you. Unfortunately, the luck cannot save me from, Please see... Wait, what? Wait, I can press C to do something? Goodbye. If your ribs do that, call a doctor. It's like, doctor, something strange been going on my ribs. Oh, C isn't clear. No, there ain't no way I was clearing that. Are you kidding me? Ain't no way. Where am I? I guess I needed a clear in order to... Okay, so I guess you need a clear in order to get a submittable score. Good to know. Yeah, leaderboards only count clear scores. Was hoping you would name yourself. Did it? I thought it had high written as the default, because that's what I wrote last time. That's a bug? Oh, really? That... Okay. Good to know. Alright, well, I still want to do 2 more runs. The mid-spell dying shoots out the ribs, yeah, prematurely. Good to know. What the what? Huh? Huh? This is cool, but what? What the fuck is this? It's spinning. Woo! Oh, and then it's, oh, I see. Oh, okay. So, shades of IN. Shades of IN. Not exactly IN, but shades of it. The water turf. Honestly, I was gonna say, like, man, hitting her is weird, but then I realized that's not like a Youmu issue. That is just purely a this boss moves around a lot kind of issue. Yeah, I don't think I would like playing as this shot. This is too much thinking. This is too much thinking. To one sword feels... oh, yeah, she did have a sword stolen. Her sword is gone. Since when was this IN? What do you mean? It's the thing. Like, your movement dictates where the shot goes. Your cock is so big. It is, yeah, it's very large. Hello, Yokai, how you doing? Are we in an Isaac challenge? That completely nukes the combo, really? Going to draw Youmu for a big sword. That'd be cool. You can swing... I can swing my sword. Oh wait, no, the fucking diamond sword one. Do you like my sword? Yeah, no, I have noticed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I don't know. Should just be dying. Yeah. Oh, wow, that sucks ass. Why is that the bomb? So that bomb is only good at close range. That's awful. I guess that's just how I'm supposed to be playing Youmu in general. So do I have to be, like, moving the... This shot type seems really bad. I'm gonna be real with you. This shot type does not seem good to play at all. I don't know. Ah, yeah. Get him. That did nothing. I went all the way up there and it did nothing. Also, I think I still had an extra bomb left. I thought I didn't, but I'm thinking of different systems. I ain't doing a full run of this. I ain't, man. Fan games hate Youmu. Why do fan games hate Youmu? We have a Touhou Kelpie? Oh yeah, the horse. Yeah, we'll see horse. No. I tried both of the Marisa ones, and then this is going to be the last one I tried. If you can hear me right now, my stream is still dying. My stream... I don't know what happened to my stream. My stream... Why? What the... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, this is better, I guess. Yeah, this one seems fine. It's like it's like Reimu DDC. Whoops. Oh, right, her bomb still sucks ass. Oh, no. I do want to try one more time to get a clear as Marisa. Is this another game where only Reimu's good, or, like, is Marisa fine? I mean, honestly, I feel like I can try... I don't know. Aside from the bomb, I feel like I could try going for it as Youmu. The damage isn't awful. It's just not great. Heavenly. You're cooking something? Alright, alright. I'll be very interested to see what you cook. So you checked out the Marisa shots. Marisa B damage is unreal? I couldn't tell, to be honest. I really couldn't tell. The shots are fine, mostly? Okay. Yeah, DDC Reimu A. Yeah, because the B is like the laser one, right? I couldn't really tell compared to the A one. It may have been dealing more damage. I couldn't fully tell. I mean, if it was dealing good damage, then I guess if I were to try grinding this game of any shot type, it'd be that one. Why is she in the center of the screen? That's not right. Yeah, I keep going up to, like, POC that shit, but or, like, to collect it, but no, it auto POCs. I don't need to. That's what y'all are talking about. It auto POCs. Like, I don't need to move. It'll just POC. And then just don't be in the center. Just stay away from the center. That's how you don't die. Alright, cool. Mari B unfocused can hit all rockets on a boss, but you haven't tested how much damage there is. Okay. Good to know. Alright. I'll try to see how far we can take this. I don't know. I would like to get... Like, it's only 3 stages. I feel like I can clear the demo. Like, I don't think I'm that bad. I'm bad, but, like, I think I can beat 3 stages. I don't know. I'll just have to see what I can do. It is me. I should not set my expectations, like, absurdly high. And by absurdly high, I mean, like, what most people would consider, like, moderate. Ah, yeah. I want to get in there. I want to collect the points. I want to get the extends. Again, does seem like a very fun game to, like, just grind and, like, get a fuck ton of score in. Genuinely. Like, if I were to look at other people's strats and see how they're, like, how they form score, it'd probably be really fun. Okay. Okay, I need to get used to trusting these knives. Yeah, okay, those knives are very trustworthy, actually. Those are some incredibly trustworthy knives. I didn't realize, like, just how trustworthy those knives are. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Does not do it for mid-boss, though. That's what y'all are saying. But, well, I didn't do it properly here, but delaying picking up, like... Presumably, I don't want to POC a mid-boss unless, like, there's going to be stuff immediately. Because then I can try to farm more score. Youmu, yeah, no, this Youmu shot's doing me pretty solidly so far. I think, yeah, the homing sword is nice. EOSD knives aren't that bad. They're just weird. The hitbox just isn't where you'd think they'd be, I guess. You're completely tripped by Mario A. The main shot looked really weird, and then the fact that there was homing missiles was really funny. I don't think it was a bad shot, it just wasn't what I expected. I actually joked that this game is like Taisei but reversed, because in that game it's B shots that are trippy, while in this one it's the B shots are more traditional. Yeah. I haven't seen Reimu's, and I probably won't end up seeing them this stream, but I can imagine that they're probably trippy. It is funny. I don't hate Reimu, but she is just on out of the, you know, Youmu, Marisa, and Reimu, she is the lowest on my bias. So I'm just not seeing her shots first. But I don't want to, like, play every shot. So that just means I'm not seeing her shots. I don't like reading that. I just don't like reading that. Oh, that's a good place for the sword, actually. Could it just be on top of the boss more, please? I would like that. Like, just try being, like, slightly more up, though. Oh, thank God it homes onto the... Ah! I counter your sword with my sword. I have the stronger blade. You fucking... This pattern's never gonna end. This pattern ain't never gonna fucking end, my guy. I can't remember. I feel bad, but I'm like, man, I don't know how to get over to the other side. This game is like DDC. You should see Reimu's hitbox. Okay, I'll play stage 1 to see what Reimu's hitbox is like. Is there a hitbox here? The DDC shots aren't exactly trippy. They're different, not too much. You think zone smoked? No, yeah. No, yeah, the shots aren't that trippy. It's just some of them are really bad to create them. The devs of this game, the devs of Taisei on the other hand. Yeah, no, they're very... Yeah, those shots are, like, trippy. Yeah, the bomb damage sucks. Why do I have to get that close to the boss to deal that little damage? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. They don't want Youmu to succeed in life. Alright, we got 3 lives. As long as I don't majorly fuck it up, then maybe we can get, you know, we can get a little clear. Okay, we know now. Also, we know things. You know what we know? We know about the mid-boss. Be wary of the mid-boss. Especially when it dies. Be wary of the mid-boss death. It will kill you if you're in the wrong spot. Keep that in mind. Good. Yeah, that was pure panic dodging. Yeah. I see. Okay, so that's aimed. Yeah, I don't like that. Kill it. Okay, so it's gonna do a little thing. It's gonna extend out. Okay, this shouldn't be an issue if I just kill it right now. And then I assume if I can get past this skull guy without dying... Maybe it's about bombing. If I don't die or bomb, presumably I get a life. Otherwise, I probably just get a bomb. Oh, wow. That section is way shorter than I thought it'd be. Oh, you know why it was short? It's because it took me a while to kill the boss itself. That's why. Yeah, what sucks is not being able to crowd control those guys properly. Those guys have way too much health coming down. Those guys have way too much health. There's probably nothing left to smoke after the shots. Or the shots after the stages. These stage free themes are bangers. It's always a life. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's good then. Well, like, just in Touhou fan games, they always have banger stage free themes. Or is there, like, multiple stage free themes for this game, depending on who you're playing as? I doubt that's it. This is a pretty fun song, though. Again, I'm genuinely enjoying this game, like, a lot. This is actually a really fun Touhou fan shmup. Yeah, I didn't know where to go. I got boned. Nope, nope, don't do it like that. Bro, that didn't even hit her. That didn't even hit her. Okay, I was like, please don't tell me it goes all the way to the bottom of the screen. I don't like these patterns, bro. I don't like them. I don't like what's happening here. Nope, 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 nope. Get that out of my face. Please? Please die? Please? Please? Yeah. Get that out of my face. I didn't see that. I literally didn't see that bone coming down. I was focusing on the fireballs, and then suddenly there was just a giant bone covering my screen. Sans, is that you, Sans? Bah! Take that. This is what we do to Sans around here. It does 0 damage. This bomb does 0 damage. This bomb ain't doing shit, Captain. This bomb ain't doing shit. Also, I have 0 clue how to dodge that goddamn pattern, dude. Alright, final pattern. We're gonna clear the demo. Oh, that's cool. I don't know where I'm going. Where do I go? Fuck you, I don't need to know where to go. I know exactly where I wanna go. Okay, maybe the center of the screen is not my greatest idea. Whatever, it still worked. Alright, I have officially cleared with the worst score that you could ever even imagine. Say, Yuko? What does that mean? What does a say? The album is from like 2014. Wait, what album? Hold on. Oh yeah, I don't have... Hold on. No, it is just high. Yeah. Yeah, score ranking, high. Yeah. That's just the default. There we go. What do you mean? Oh, what the fuck? Aura mode? What do you mean, seriously? What did I do wrong? What did I not know? What the fuck? Why is there an impossible mode? This game is a Touhou-like album? Or is a Touhou-like album? I did not know that. That's cool. So the album was made like years ago, and now they're making a game off of it? That's nice. Oh, yeah, let's see. See that last play. Really? Oh, no. Youmu B. Not on Aura. There I am, 4th place. That's me. I'm up there. I'm the 4th person to decide to play as specifically this shot type on Looney. Yo, congrats. Congrats. This game is the same situation as Treasure Castle Labyrinth. I haven't heard of that game. There's like 50 billion Touhou like albums that'll become fan games someday. I've never heard of that before. I didn't know there was like, I didn't know there were albums that later became games. That's pretty cool. To refresh my memory on what? On the Seisei? It's like, I still don't know what the series was. Was the series about the Seisei? Or was the seriously Chris about the Seisei, or was it about the album? Because I don't know either. What is this? Seisei Kitsugai. I've never seen... Oh, well, okay, I know this is a Lennon character. I've never seen this character in my life. Who the fuck is this? I've never seen this character. I've never seen him. Legit, like, yeah, this is clearly Lennon art, but I've never seen this character. This is Bone. Hold on. We're just gonna do... So, this is not gonna be a full run, but... What Lennon game is she from? Maybe I just don't remember. I played Lennon 1. And that was the, like... That's the only Lennon game I played as far as I remember. I played... Yeah. Was she in that game? I don't remember her in that game. If she is in it, I genuinely have no memory of her or her design. They appear in 3 and 4. Yeah, okay. Cool. I just wasn't sure whether I just straight up just, to be fair, I could also see myself literally just forgetting a character exists, because that shit just happens to me. But yeah, no, like, I didn't even remember seeing, like, that design didn't even look familiar to me, other than the fact that it was clearly a Lennon drawn character. That was the only thing I could tell about it. Or her. It being the design, her being the character. The bomb is funny. I love how missiles is unfocused as lasers and lasers is focused. I just like that classic laser. Or I assume this is pierce lasers. Which I don't know if they do much, but they're pretty cool. I'll never scoff at a good old laser. Bring back more focus mode lasers. I would listen. If Marisa could have good old Pierce focus mode lasers back, I don't even care if it doesn't do anything in the context of the game. I just want to have it. You know what I mean? Is that so much to ask for? Just to have good old Pierce lasers back? Wonder if, with how much she moves around the screen, whether the missiles would be better. Get in her face. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Hit her with the... Oh my god, that horse is so fast. That horse is so fast. That's so fast. I love ultimate vitality of imagination laser Marisa, even though they don't pierce. It's still just a cool laser. Feels neat after 1220 did it first via the customization. The customization is honestly a sick system. Alright, so I have, in the past, like, 30 minutes, I've dropped, like, 10,000 frames, so that's fun. I am gonna have to call it here. I'm gonna have to. So on for a little longer than I thought it would. Was still fun. Probably my favorite laser Marisa ever. Okay. I might have to see that sometime then. But we got decent stream out of this. I got 3 hours. And I got a stage free clear. One more thing. Not that there's many of them. You know, you can sometimes get some cool laser Marisas. But yeah, it's not a lot. That's not a lot. The whole album thing reminded you. You got a cool album you wanna show off? Oh, it's your most recent LNN? Hold on, let me see then. Hold on, destroy the evidence. Well, while Yokai types that, I'm gonna go to YouTube. And then, where are you? It was putting you in my recommendations for a little bit. Now it's not anymore. Oh, what was the name of the game? Ultimate Vitality of Imagination. LNN. There you are. So this is a laser. This is laser Marisa. You've always found it odd how so many fan albums are in-game format, but there are very few that follow the actual album formula, like in the style of DIPP and the Hifu stories. The in-game format is so fun. It's just an easy way to break it up. Did you just kill Renko? I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. So wait, was that the whole thing? Because I will end the stream here if that was it. Unless you have something else you need to say. I'll just kind of click it out here. This is a pretty cool Marisa laser shot. God, it is also really hot in here. I need to turn on a fan or something. The final boss is probably your favorite. Let's skip to that then. What the fuck? Well, honestly, it's not... So Shades of... Oh my god. Okay, that's fucked. Oh my... Why is it just every final boss? Why is it... There's like... Oh my god. I mean, that's cool, but why is it like every tall final boss? Okay, I can't even tie this to anything. This is just cool. That's fucked to read. I hate reading that. Like, that's blinding as hell. Ain't no way I'd ever read that shit, but that is cool looking. And I like 2 fan-made albums in the style of canon albums. One is a Hifu story, The Fall of Her Falls on OC. Oh, that's sick. Is this like the final? Oh yeah, this is like a last word. Oh, interesting. There's a bonus to the last word. Wait, it's counting up. Why is it counting up? Is this just how long can you survive? Why is it counting up? Oh god. Sorry, I'm just at a loss for words right now. Transcending time and space wormhole. So do you just need to Oh, no, so it counts up, and that's the TO. So it is a TO. It ends at 60 seconds? Nice. Nice. I'm surprised it didn't count as a hit. I have no clue. I have no clue. Okay, was that the whole thing? I need to stop stream here, guys. I need to stop. I need to stop stream. I need to stop. I didn't understand the reference, unfortunately. Is that a tall fan game? Probably. PODD title theme? Oh, really? Okay, I don't know song names. Boil yourself. That is always an option. Alright, well, thank you so much for whoever watched the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.